Hi everyone, welcome to Module 2 and Lesson 11 in the Success Brain Training. I'm your instructor, Fijeh Aadum. Today, we take a deep dive into how limiting beliefs affect your life. In the last lesson, we examined how excuses are justifications for remaining stuck in your current circumstances. The excuses you use are a form of limiting belief. You'll soon have a high level understanding of how your various limiting beliefs impact your attitude, your actions, and results. You see, limiting beliefs probably have more of a negative impact on a person's life than any other factor. After all, most of us are pretty reasonable. We are not going to spend a lot of time on something that we believe is doomed for failure. Why would you even try to lose weight if you genuinely believe that everyone in your family was destined to be overweight? So, because we all carry around numerous limiting beliefs, they come from a variety of sources as well as from our own interpretation of the world around us. Humans can't help but learn, but sometimes we learn things that are inaccurate. Fortunately, you can eliminate limiting beliefs and replace them with beliefs that empower you. Imagine replacing a limiting belief with one that makes life easier and enables you to be more successful. It's important to follow a plan or process because most things in life are like baking a cake. If you do all the right things when you are making a cake, in the end, you'll get a cake. It's impossible to have any other result. Similarly, by following a process, you can banish your limiting belief. Processes can be wonderful things. For example, if you have an effective process for getting up and getting ready in the morning, you'll never be late. If you have a healthy process for deciding what to eat, you're likely pretty healthy. Now, what is a limiting belief? For our purposes, we are going to define a limiting belief as a limiting belief is one that causes life to be less than completely satisfying. You might believe that you can't be a doctor, but if you have no interest in becoming a doctor, what's the harm? Focus your energy where it can have the greatest impact. The belief that you can't be a doctor is not a limiting belief based on our definition. Limiting beliefs are those beliefs that restrict desirable options for your happiness. Now, consider that if all of your beliefs are 100% accurate, you will be able to have nearly anything you've ever wanted. Because believing the right things has a huge impact on your level of success. Limiting beliefs do affect our lives in so many ways, and none of them are good. If you can eliminate the 5 most limiting beliefs you possess, your life will forever change for the better. And one of the main ways that limiting beliefs have a significant impact on your life is that they short circuit the success process that follows. Number 1, you need to decide clearly what you want. It's tough to accomplish something meaningful if you don't identify it first. Number 2, do something to make it happen because it takes action to attain any success. Some people claim that you can practically wish a Porsche into your driveway without lifting a finger, right? But the truth is that some action is required. You have to do something to accomplish anything meaningful. Third way, adjust your approach as you gain new expertise. You might not know enough at first to realize the perfect path. If it's not working, do something else. Adjust your approach based on your results. Fourth, keep going until you are successful. If you kept improving your approach and you never gave up, how could you possibly fail? It's a simple process, but frequently the processes can get you where you want to be. It's just we spend so much time figuring out ways to work around our faulty beliefs. Now, if you have a limiting belief, you are probably not going to complete step 2, as was stated earlier, because most people won't take any action they think is doomed to fail. I mean, why bother? This is one significant way that limiting beliefs get in our way. Because frequently people are unable to complete step 4 either. Because you know why? Most of us decide too quickly that something won't work. And as soon as you believe it won't work, you're unlikely to continue trying. There's a man in the real estate community who makes a great living buying and selling houses. He frequently has to make over 100 offers to get one accepted. How many offers would you make before you decided incorrectly that it would work? Achieving big things usually requires time and effort. Because frequently, that effort needs to be intelligent and calculated effort, as opposed to the lower your head and plow ahead type of effort. It takes time and experience to put forth the proper effort. And you can't do this with a limiting belief on the way or in your way. So besides preventing your success, right? Limiting beliefs also negatively affect your life in other ways, such as the fact that limiting beliefs can taint your experience of living. Because you do fewer things over the course of your life when you are constricted by your limiting beliefs. Imagine what your life would look like without any limiting beliefs. Surely, a fuller, richer life is more appealing to you. No matter how great your life is right now, it could be fuller. Secondly, you will unintentionally harm those around you. Because even with the best of intentions, you affect others with your limiting beliefs. You likely teach your children false ideas that limit them and even affect your friends with erroneous advice. Thirdly, you fail to grow fully as a human being. It can be useful to view life with the purpose of eliminating your limiting beliefs and experiencing everything in the world that appeals to you. If you could do those two things, what kind of life would you have lived over the course of your lifetime? What path are you on right now? Fourth and finally, you'll be inefficient because limiting beliefs cause us to find an alternate path. If we look for one at all, because if you don't believe the best route will work for us, we spend a lot of time following a less direct path in an effort to walk around our limiting beliefs. So save time and deal with the limiting beliefs directly. Now that you understand how devastating limiting beliefs can be, it only makes sense to discover your unique set of limiting beliefs. And in the next lesson, we will lead you through that process. It was Tony Robbins who said that beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy. Human beings have the awesome ability to take any experience of their lives and create a meaning that disempowers them or one that can literally save their lives. Now, you need to get started on the tips in this lesson. Begin to understand the limiting belief you have rattling around in your brain. Make a list of all your unachieved goals, particularly those where you failed to even get started. If you fail to make a dent in a goal, there is a good chance a limiting belief is to blame. Now, don't forget to check out the website at www.fijehaadum.com/training for a quiz on attacking limiting beliefs and for your daily affirmation and reflection questions for each lesson. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.